I'm going to be seeing what you guys are saying on the Call of Duty Zombies subreddit. I actually did this video before launch, about a week, seeing like, okay, let's see what the zombies community is thinking before this game releases. And you guys were like so funny. The Reddit used to be so toxic and so terrible. And then I read it and I was like, this shit's kind of hilarious. So I was like, you know what? Let's do the same exact thing. But now that the game has been out for 2 weeks, we're upticking into our next map. Let's talk more about the Reddit. But before we do start, I will say that it is Thanksgiving. And I'm very thankful for all the support that you guys have given. I have had a blast the last couple of months doing this channel, daily content. I made a goal out to myself that I wanted to do 1 year, 365 days of daily videos every single day. And I'm super proud of how we've done so far. I'll just click into it here. I think I've gone for about 2 months now. And before that, I was consistent, but I wasn't doing this. And we started here. Right here's where we started. And I'm just super happy the way that everything's gone. I think that it's all been super fun. I think the videos have been great. You guys have been fantastic. And we're seeing an uptick in, feedback as we move on to Black Ops 7's launch and everything like that. And I'm just super thankful for that. So yeah, now that it's Thanksgiving and there's so much going on, I wanted to come out and say that I am thankful for you guys and your support. But fuck that shit. Okay, maybe not, but that's all I have to say. With that being said, let's get into the video. Oh my God. Wow. We're gonna sort by top here. 330,000 weekly visitors? That's a lot of fucking people. If I get down one more time, I think I'm gonna crash out. What if you wanted to play Black Ops Zombies, but you get packet burst? Is that just me? I get so much packet burst. I know that my internet is wired in. What are we doing? I definitely shouldn't get that much packet burst. In fact, I feel like every time I put gameplay, like footage gameplay in my videos, oh, packet burst. Always right here on the fucking side. Whoop, packet burst. I think it's on the other side that shows up, but it's crazy. Why is there so much packet burst all the time? I get nothing but packet burst. If I was a multiplayer player, I would be freaking out. Like, I would be like, holy fuck, because, that shit matters a lot. It matters in zombies too, but it matters in Bullpit. That's a lie. I already crashed out. Yeah, I fucking bet, bro. I never actually had any lag, but I had that on my screen a ton. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a permanent watermark on my screen that I don't get lagging. I get like a tad bit. So I don't know. Yeah, God said thank you to you. You get packet burst. Like, what the fuck? Bro, Astra Malorum is so unrealistic. The OG maps are way more grounded. Meanwhile, Mythical City from Mars, World War I and II from alternate timelines, 1885 Western town that time traveled to 2035 Angola, literally takes place in a higher dimension where a race of godlike beings come from. But fuck, man, when a fucking truck is running through space, that's when it's too much. It was funny. I was talking to my brother about that. He was like, I was like, yo, did you see the trailer? Like, this shit actually looks great. He's like, yeah, what the fuck was I looking at? I was like, dude, shut your bitch ass up. What are we talking about? What am I looking at? You're looking at peak. Like, remember like during Grod Crovey when like there was dragons in the map and people were like, fucking, what does zombies become? I remember back in Kino to just shut the fuck up. This ain't Kino Tony. This ain't 2010. This is 2025, about to be 2026. I am about to be 21 years old. When I was playing Kino Tony, I was 7 years old. I'm done with that. I'm going to old Tessie. Tessie is my truth. I fuck with Tessie so heavy. The concept of zombies ever being grounded is fucking hilarious, Lamar. I think the same thing. It's so fucking stupid. I would say Noct and maybe Varuk are grounded. Yeah, I mean, like, some maps are grounded. Sure, like Derice is grounded. And then, bro, it was grounded all throughout Cold War, and people were complaining about facility maps. But now we have fucking crazy shit. People complaining. I come sometimes. This community confuses the fuck out of me, man. Sometimes I hate y'all. Okay, not y'all, but sometimes I hate y'all. How do I get this calling card? Oh, this one? You mean the one that goes, fuck? That one? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that calling card is you get mastery for every field upgrade. But it's so obviously AI. It's like the Dragon Ball premise or the new version of the crew, but it's AI. Shit's so lame. Like, it's a cool concept. I love the concept of it, but it's so obviously AI. If it's not AI, please tell me. Like, I know those AI detectors cannot be real sometimes, but like, I want to AI detect this because I feel like it's definitely AI. I mean, you can just look at it. And plus, it's like, I'm pretty sure this one is animated. So it's just, I'm like, like, it's not it. It's not good. Who getting the best head? Yeah. Oh, that's what they look like. They're like, fuck. Definitely Takio getting the best head. Definitely fucking Takio getting the best head. And you know what's crazy? Nikolai looks like Nikolai looks like his jaw hurts from giving it. Like so fucking bad. Takio getting straight teeth. These comments. The real question is who's giving them head. Looks like it goes from Nikolai. Wait, now we're tier listing? Now we're tier listing? Looks like Nikolai, then Richtofen, then Dempsey, Takio. Okay. Hold on, let me put a new video out here, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Today we're gonna look at this calling card and say, who gives the best slop? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So best slop, Takio S tier slop. Like he's getting the shit. All right, and let's say that they're all getting it from Kagan. Definitely Mama Kagan. All right, so right here, S tier. And then I would say that Dempsey, A tier, Nikolai C tier, and Richtofen shit looks like he hurts. They're biting. They're biting on Richtofen. Simply because of how wide open their mouths are. Face looks like a Hispanic dude. Yeah, that's why I think they look like bad. Like fucking Richtofen looks like like that's what he looks like. Like, come on, man. I've gotten PAP 2 for free like 20 times. Using toxic growth to kill zombies. Using toxic growth on the seeds. I actually made a video ranking all the field upgrades, which I saw a comment. It was like, this video is about to be outdated in 2 weeks. I was like, fuck, he's right. Which I'll do it again, you know, maybe after a couple scenes. Like I can't do it right away, but I'll do it again after a while. Which is why I'm actually holding off to do a alternate ammo type one and every weapon. I'm holding off to do that because like I already know that there's gonna be new shit added. But dude, the growth of the seeds is why I have toxic growth second on that video of the best field upgrades. I still have ether shroud 1. But dude, toxic growth in the seeds, like the seeds without toxic growth can give you like 250, 500 salvage. Like that shit's helpful. But with the seeds, man, PAP 2, legendary like, ether tools, you get free perks. It's like, damn. I think I saw a clip of a guy getting a fucking ray gun Mark 2. So yeah, which is also kind of weird because the ray gun Mark 2 in this game, doesn't it feel like really random? Like how many times are you getting the Mark 2? I've gotten the Mark 1 a bunch and I've gotten obviously the wonder weapon, the necro fluid gauntlet, but I've like never gotten the Mark 2. The only time I got the Mark 2 was like begging to get the wonder weapon pre-launch, like pre-global launch, pre-Easter egg hunt. And I was trying to get the number wonder weapon out of the box because I was like, yeah, should just spawn in the box. I got Mark 2s then, but I don't think I've gotten it since. And I've hit the box and played Curse. So I don't know. It's pretty funny. Quickly become my most researched perk thanks to seeds. Yeah, dude, the seeds are really good. I've been researching Vulturade for the armor, and then I researched Wisp T because I want to do a video of ranking the major augments for Wisp T, like, you know, kind of testing them out and seeing which one I like the most. And that shit sucks. Wisp T's not very good. It's slowly getting worse and worse. Like, I think the more I use it, the more I dislike it, but it's still good. I just hate the Fox ability. That one sucks. So I'm thinking, yeah, research perk. It's good, man. Toxic growth is good for the zombies and the plants too. It's good for camping. Wow. There's a strategy on top of farm where you should use toxic growth that's like really good for camping, but that's another thing another day. I'd love to see at least one dark ether map in BO7 with the aesthetics and color and some jellyfish of D Machine's dark ether. See, D Machine's dark ether is interesting. It really made the map more vibrant. And it's weird how the dark ether is different from each game. It's strange. Like the atmosphere of the dark ether is good in Ashes, and it seems like it's really good in Astra, like that's in space. But it doesn't look like the other dark ether. The only thing that's kind of different is the colorway, like the color palette. I think it's better in the new game because this just kind of looks like, if we're being honest here, if we kind of open this up, this right here, like the blue bit, just kind of looks like fog. It's like a bluish hue fog. And without this, by the way, this is what makes D Machine good, is the dark ether bit. I wish you could stay in there. Like, I wish there was an Easter egg where you could stay in the dark ether for the whole game, because it would be super fun. I love the like disjointed perk machines, but this is like a quick eclipse into the dark ether. Wow, Ash of the Dam is like an entire submerged experience into the dark ether, and it's like they described it as like a jumbled mess, and Ash's Dam is like a jumbled mess of like multiple different maps thrown together, right? Not really in the Revelations way, but it's kind of its own way. I like the aesthetic of this map, but I don't think it really fits well. Like, this is much cooler. I like, you do see crystals, they're purple, but you do see the crystals. You do see them in between the areas, stuff like that. I think the best looking dark ether area, and actually the whole map, is the kind of area between the Blackwater Lake and the Janus Towers. That area is fucking awesome. So if you want to say that the entire aesthetic of that map looks better, would look better with that area. I could see that, but I don't think it just needs to add up. I just think that we just need, I don't mind the inconsistency because the Dark Aether is like, it's inconsistency throughout its entire dimension. That's the whole point of the dimension. It's like a trash bin for the world, for universe. It's like a trash dimension, but I think it could be better. But I still think they did a good job. Like aesthetically, I'm not going to complain about the aesthetics of BO7 because I think it's the best it's been since Black Ops 4. Mule Kick. Why do we want it back? Am I missing something obvious? In previous games where ammo was a scarcity, it was a lifesaver to be able to have a third weapon. But today, there's ammo allowers in the map. I don't get it. This coupled with the fact that fully upgraded 3 weapons need to spend 28.5k salvage and 150k essence. I'm not seeing the appeal. And that's in standard, by the way. That's not in cursed. Hopefully there'll be some augments that'll make it interesting at least. Okay, so I understand where you're coming from, but let me kind of turn this on its head. Mule Kick, you have to sacrifice one of your weapon slots for the necro fluid. And with this, the necro fluid is not very good against Zersa. And I don't know if it's this next one weapon's gonna be very good against its boss because it's like a UFO gun and it looks sick. But it would be awesome, especially for curse mode, because that's really, I think, how I'm playing mostly. Like I would say like 80% is cursed and like 20% is survival. And then once the curse is in survival, it'll be just 100% cursed. But you're playing the map. One is for the wonder weapon, the necro fluid. One is for the ray gun, which is good against like boss zombies, like especially the Zersa, like it's insane. And then one is your point weapon. And I think that's really what like makes Mule Kick good, is like because this curse mode has the point system, Mule Kick actually becomes more useful because then now you can use that point system to your advantage like you couldn't do with the standard mode. So you have the wonder weapon, a strong weapon, which could either be the ray gun or the Akita, because the Akita is really good against Zersa. One thing I like to do when I don't have the ray gun is I have that Akita. I just pop an ether shroud. The bear will usually run for about 20-30 feet and then it'll just stop. And you can just spray into his head and kill him with the Akita with the full clip. And then your last one is for points. That's like, I think, the way to do it. So I understand people being like, I'm not feeling it, but I do think that because of the wonder weapon and ray gun being so useful and because of the point system, it makes Mule Kick more useful. And now in standard mode, I get it because it's like not really a point. And when wonder weapons, because the wonder weapon in this game specifically for Ashes, like you don't really lose ammo, you're never gonna have that issue of points, especially in cursed. But yeah, in standard and cursed, I see them being useful both ways, but especially in cursed, Mule Kick can be. And then augments, like you don't know the augments that they're gonna have. A lot of people have like kind of predictions, and I don't think that the augments of Mule Kick are gonna be the same as the abilities from Cold War. I would love to see augments like, you know, maybe cut the spending for salvage at the craft table in half, you know, for like tacticals and lethals and stuff like that. I would love to see an augment where when you pack a punch one gun, maybe your third gun also gets pack a punch the same level automatically. That would be sick. There's got to be an augment where you lose Mule Kick, you don't use your weapon, you buy it back, you get your weapon back. Or that should just be in the base perk, but I bet you it'll just be an augment. Would prefer that to be in a minor augment, because if it's in a major augment, then everyone's just going to use that. And with the minor augment, you have the extra slot. So I hope that is a minor augment. But yeah, like there's definitely uses, like the Mule Kick, maybe there's uses with the salvage, uses with the rarity system for the augments, and then you'll still have the major augment or minor augment, which will allow you to have your gun. Like that's not something that'll be a big deal for sure. The Akita is the best points weapon in curse mode by far. I don't know if I agree with that, but let's give it a shot. We got points in the bottom left. You know what we'll do? We'll go to a big screen here. Points in the bottom left. I love, by the way, when you shoot that the 10s just keep going after you're done. They're just like fucking trying to catch up. I see what he's meaning. I mean, you get a ton of points. He's not wrong. But that's like what you can take advantage of. And the Akita's a good weapon, especially Pack-a-Punch. And is that a perk? There's a perk right there. There's a perk can. Pick that shit up, bro. Very nice. So yeah, he's doing that. I get what he's saying. He's not wrong. It's awesome. Like the classic point system in Cursed is great, and you can take advantage of the Akita. The Akita is like the best gun in the game, and it's also like maybe the best point weapon in the game. Like there's some other good guns. Like I like the M8A1 actually. And there's some terrible guns, like that one like laser rocket launcher. Oh my god, that shit is ass. I mean, I haven't pack punched it, but it's terrible. So it looks like you get like 10k essence, and then you just buy ammo for 500. Like it's really good. The Akita's great, weapon wise, damage wise, boss zombie wise, amp point wise. Welcome back, World War II point system where points are counted per pellet rather than per kit. Yeah, I mean, I agree. Like, I love that. World War II point system's fine, whatever. It's great. It's fantastic. Bro's a little happy. Bro's on a fucking died of his life, bro. You know, you know what he looks like? He looks like Takio on the calling card. That's what's giving Takio that slop. Takio's like, "Fa!" and he's like, "Yeah!" He's not using teeth. Yeah, that's the teeth that's being used for Richtofen. That's why Richtofen's like, ooh. That's why he didn't turn into the Richtofen, because of the teeth. That's what's happening. That's, bro. Put that shit down your throat, throat goat. Ravager's a throat goat. Can somebody edit this to be like absolute cinema as the Ravager? Can someone do that? Please, somebody do that and tweet me or put it in my comments or whatever. Somebody please tweet me that. That shit is so fucking funny. I'm gonna save this image. I'm a big fan. Maybe I'll do it myself. But somebody tweet me it, please. I'd love that. Turns out I'm very popular with bears. Okay, man. Let's see what you're at. I hope you're talking about Da Bears, the #1 seed in the NFC North, but that's a different day. Okay. By the way, oh my god. By the way, I know this horrible grainy fucking footage, but you got I can see 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 bears. It's round 33. He's playing solo. I don't know if you can tell. He's playing solo. What the fuck? Oh! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6! Like the Ravager. Put my shit up. Absolute cinema. That's crazy. That is fucking insane. Wait, let me go back. That's so crazy. Look at all of them. And they're all fucking absolute cinema. Ravager cinema. Absolute cinema. That's so fucking funny. I love that clip, man. I love that shit. All augments fully researched. You're fucking lying. What? You're not even... This is fucking cap. You're fucking capping. Oh my god, an energy mine's doing... He's doing extra slot for energy mine. This shit's gotta be fake. I don't believe you. Fuck, that's insane. I mean, you know what? I'm gonna believe him. Shout out to you, Disastrous Carpet. What a fucking awesome name. Wow, that's crazy. That's so many. Bro, get a job. I'm not even Prestige 1 yet because I'm a fucking loser, but that's awesome. Free at last. Dude, this is what I'm talking about, dude. This fucking thing is terrible. This rocket launcher is so fucking bad. It's like a laser rocket. It's so fucking bad. Yeah, free at last is right, dude. That shit is horrible. It's so bad. This is a little ridiculous, no? I don't know. Let's see what ridiculous. Oh my god. Oh my god, the bear.
Using concussion.
Oh my god, he can't escape. Oh my god. He can't fucking escape. Fucking bear's right behind him the whole time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Fuck, dude. That's so funny. Mr. Transit, look. He's like, dude, get the fuck away from me. I've had shit like this too. He's lucky, by the way, he didn't die. Oh, he had a dying wish used. That's why he didn't die. He had a dying wish used.
Using concussion.
Oh, that he had a dying wish used. You can't see it. That's why. Oh my god. Yeah, that is insane. Yeah, sorry, bro. Everyone knows you don't run from a war. That includes you have to break his ankles unironically. If it's brown, lie down. Yeah, you ever see that? If it's a bear, man, if it's a certain bear, you just go, rah, and I'll get scared. That's all I have for you guys today, man. What a fucking video. I'm loving doing this. I think I should do it more. Like maybe once every couple of weeks, I'll come back on here and see what you guys have to say. Somebody please do an absolute Ravager, absolute cinema meme. That should be funny. And yeah. So I hope you guys are having a great Thanksgiving. Eat good. I will come back with a chubbier face, probably the size of a Zursa. And I might not have 7 in a single game, but I'll be close. So we'll see what happens. Anyways, enjoy, guys. Thank you all so much. And I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, for some more content in the next video. Have a good one.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.